Brando and Todd.
Hey, kid!
Welcome to Ball Busters, a show for fans by fans. From who's hot, like Todd, to who's not, like Liz Taylor. Ha ha! To what's on the menu for the tailgate and everything in between and all around. I'm your first round quarterback, Danny Feedback. Lining up way too close behind me is our running back, Owen.
Hey.
Flanked out wide is our diva receiver, Big T, Little Odd.
Here I am.
And our entertainment lawyer, Jack Toadstool.
That's Toadstool, Jack Toadstool Calrissian, son. All right.
If you have a sport, chances are we will bust your balls. All right, what's going on with this entertainment lawyer, man? I didn't know we were actually going to get legal today.
All right. Well, since you asked there, and I believe you're Mr. Feedback, but we'll get into that later. All right, now I'm from the firm Jack Toadstool and Calrissian.
Okay.
All right. Now I hail from Umatilla. You might have heard of me before.
Oh yeah, Umatilla. Yeah.
I've got a pretty big law firm up there, and now I'm Mr. Brando's Calrissian, Mr. Brando Calrissian's uncle and attorney, entertainment attorney. Now he's here to settle a pretty big debt with the franchise or entertainment group by the name of Ballbusters.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I heard he's got some crazy contract he always talks of, not wanting to pay up on bets and all this. You know what I mean?
Firm at?
Umatilla.
Sky City.
Umatilla. It's close to Ocala, right?
No,
Yeah.
Ocala, Florida.
800 people. That's not thriving.
Well, it's the biggest law firm in Umatilla, buddy. So
Only, probably. That's good.
I don't know that you are, but it is.
I lived there for a while.
And have you ever seen the movie Kill Bill? Uma Thurman? Mm-hmm. All right. Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, and what you been up to, man?
Oh, watching sports, of course, and not checking out Liz Taylor videos on the internet.
When are you? Come on, you gotta break down and do this.
You know what? You're right. You're absolutely right.
Of course I am.
Everybody listening, you should go to the internet right now and check out her video so I don't feel so creepy.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with feeling creepy, man. I had a week or two block on that as well, but then I went hardcore for 2 weeks in a row. Morning, afternoon, night. I know every scene she's being. I'm a freaking fan.
Well, I've got a game that we're going to play with her next week, hopefully. I'm the fill-in porn star tonight. Owen Money Shot, you remember,
Of course, yeah.
So
I forget?
I will be playing a game. Since I'm a porn star, I like to play games and get you guys titillated for what might come later next week. So I do have a game which I'll be playing with y'all, and I can't wait to see if you guys can.
That's great.
I'll just tease it right now. It's called Is It Pain or Is It Porno?
Oh.
And because she's the first porn star I've ever really met in real life and hadn't had to pay tokens to talk to. Anyway, that's not here or there. So I want to play this game with her, and she is going to love this game. Pain or Porno. She's a professional. She should know. Everybody else help me research and look at her videos again.
All right. It's
Unbelievable.
you belong at this table. I'm starting to wonder because only pervs belong at this table.
Yeah, man.
Some of my family in Umatilla might be interested in playing that game. Do you play this with other people?
I do have a farm version, yes. So your people will be right in line for... Is it pain or
that is titillating.
Farm porno? That is porno. Anyway.
Oh, man. Todd, what's been going on with you?
Not a whole lot.
Oh, yeah?
Kind of bored. No college basketball left. Football's getting close, but it's not ready.
Only 2 weeks away from the draft.
I know.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
Soccer's about to get going tomorrow in Orlando.
You should consider yourself lucky. You have the last pick in the first round. That's great. I hope one day the Browns have the last pick in the first round, and not because they traded up to get it.
The biggest thing is the closer the season gets, the closer I have till it's time for me to wear a dress.
That's fantasy season. Don't worry about that.
You talk to me, son. I could get you out of that. Out of that dress.
Only if you can tell me the mascot. What is Umatilla's?
The barking beavers, son.
Close.
I'm thinking armadillo. I don't know.
And you know that's my job. That night, I'm the one chauffeuring him, so I'll get him out of that dress.
All right, Mr. Feedback. Well,
At the end
you
of
look
the
like the type
night.
of guy that could be able to do that.
I'm wearing a garter belt.
Oh, I know.
Probably need a chastity belt with you around.
Oh, don't worry about me, man. Come on.
You're a pretty tall guy. I guess you would. Do women have a big and tall store?
I'm going to wear something small and tight.
Hey, by the end of that night, you'll be like Deion Sanders. You'll be playing both ways.
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like I might be forced to here. I'm not into that. So.
Oh, jeez.
All right. You going to tell us about what's been naturally born?
I think so.
Is it that
I think
time?
so. Yeah, it's that time.
Here's Big T, Little Odd with the NBL and the NBW of the week.
All right, this segment of MBL MBW is brought to you by 3B Debris Removal. You've been working at home since this little pandemic bullshit happened.
Yeah.
Probably got some extra junk floating around,
Sure do.
storing all sorts of stuff. Maybe an old rotten trampoline. Who knows?
I do.
That hot tub that
I have a rotten trampoline.
that hot tub that you can't even use in Umatilla, as you say.
Yep.
A lawyer has a rotten trampoline in their backyard?
That's
Stay
right.
with this. Wow. Stay with this.
That's
here.
a lawsuit.
Maybe you have some clutter in your brain.
Yeah, a lot of that apparently at this table.
Now is the time to reclaim your space and be free of your debris. Let 3B Debris Removal. I keep having a problem putting all three of those together.
Oh, you had it, man. You shouldn't have admitted to it, and now everybody knows.
Just too honest.
You?
Do you have a speech impediment, son?
Maybe. Sounds like you do. You're the one from Umatilla.
Did somebody smack you around when you were younger? Because we could go after them.
I don't think so. I think
got mushroom
Yeah,
stamped.
that clause probably passed. What's the?
Things are different in Umatilla, son.
You've lost it. Visit 3bdebrisremoval.com or call 321-263-9697. Mention Ballbusters and get a 10% discount. Once again, that phone number is 321-263-9897. Give them a shout. All right, where am I at? I think that's a little premature. A little premature.
We can deal with that, too.
I heard that was Owen's specialty.
Hey, money shot.
whoa.
Money. Hey, get it done. Get back to TV. That's what I got to
Okay.
say.
All right.
Here we go. All right, let's start this week at MBL, MBW off with some deaths. And this happens to be a natural-born winner, April 16th, 2013, Pat Summerall. NFL sportscaster dies of cardiac arrest at 82.
Did you know he was just a fantastic field goal kicker?
Was he?
Yeah, he actually was. Like a great kicker. I believe he's in the Hall of Fame.
For who?
The Giants.
I think that's Gary Anderson. But anyways, let's get on. What else we got here? We got some birthdays. April 16th, 1947, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. American Basketball Hall of Fame, six-time NBA champion, NBA's final MVP in 71. He's done a lot, and he's been a pretty good actor, too. Done a couple things, I think.
The Skyhook?
Well, he was trained by Bruce Lee. In Kung
Wow.
Fu. That was one of his first clients. Him and Steve McQueen, I think it was. Or no, Steve McQueen was
Chewy.
Chuck Norris. But also birthday. Brando's going to love this guy. April 16th, 1952, your boy Bill Belichick was born.
Okay. All right.
I think
My boy?
Pretty sure you love him.
I might have a Belichick in the family. I believe one of my cows we used to call him Belichick.
I thought that's what you were going to call your purse. Or your wallet is a Belichick.
You must be the one that they call Little Odd, because you are. I'm guessing. Seeing that right,
Poquito.
I'm seeing that right away.
All right.
You remind me of the cow that we used to call Belichick, actually.
You know how Belichick got so good at coaching, right?
He interned under Parcells with the Giants.
Happened in Cleveland, buddy. Happened in Cleveland. That's how
was
he
with the
became a great
Giants
coach.
before that.
Yeah, but he wasn't a great coach. He was a defensive coordinator. When he went to the Browns, he took a crap-ass squad, turned them around in 3 years. If they wouldn't have moved that team, all those Super Bowls would reside in Cleveland.
I thought he took the run
not
out.
true.
I thought he ran out of there to
No.
go to New York. To
No.
go to the Jets first.
He was forced out. Forced
He was
out 'cause they
forced
moved
out?
the team.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's terrible. Little history here. April 16th, 1912, the Pirates turn a rare 5-3 double play.
Uh-oh.
Or 5-3-7 double play.
Okay, that's better. That's better. I know my numbers.
And the unique thing about it was the
It's
left
also a haiku.
haiku.
5-3-7.
575.
I think
Oh,
you
you
keep
should have just
left me?
went for it. Golly.
I mean, that
come
sounds
on.
right.
Sorry. Killing me, Smalls.
Dang it.
And the funny thing was the left fielder is the one who made the play at second base.
Wow. What? How?
They don't have any video. 1912. We might be able to get with Walt Disney, maybe as a sketch or something. I don't know.
Yeah, stick figures. Yeah.
I don't know.
No sound.
No sound. Also, April 16th, 2003, Washington Wizards' Michael Jordan plays his final NBA game in Philadelphia and received a 3-minute standing ovation. Like MJ?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
What a tool.
he will
He's
gamble
nothing without
and take
Pippen.
all your money.
Nah.
Yeah.
Horrible golfer. Couldn't swing a baseball bat.
He has his own golf course.
Yeah, probably
It's
several.
called like
yeah.
the Grove or something like that. Dude's a nut. Anyways, let's get into our NBLs and NBWs. First, this week we have an NBW, and that's a natural-born winner, Carlos Rodon. He pitches a no-hitter just 2 years after having a Tommy John surgery for the White Sox, which is pretty impressive. That's a heavy, you know all about injuries. I know shoulder, elbows, a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, actually, your cousin Brando knows a little bit.
Well,
about
that's my
that.
nephew, but yeah,
I see the
Yeah, he had some injuries. I believe this guy over here was the crazy stallion that ran into him.
No,
Oh.
sir,
Now,
lawyer.
we're going to be dealing with that too. But
I
that's
wasn't
another.
even there that night or day. See, I don't even know when it happened. So
Okay.
it was not me, lawyer, sir.
All right, I thought you were the crazy stallion that ran across the field and hit him. I heard there was a horse got loose on the baseball field that day on the diamond.
Are you calling a porn star a stallion?
Yeah,
That's
That
kinda,
makes sense.
Well, it's kinda
Yeah.
Could be.
I
Yeah.
like this.
weird. Oh man.
Good old
Only
horse
from the
cock
waist
going.
down am I a stallion.
That is quite the lie. But
I mean, laughing like my nephew there.
Be careful, this creepy lawyer over here.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about your nephew? What happened here? That he was pitching. He could throw what? He could throw some major heat, like almost 90 miles an hour. And
He could throw
he
a
had
cow turd clear
scholarship.
across Umatilla. I tell you that.
That's how they gauge it. Okay,
That's how they gauge it.
Okay.
There was a young man jogging down the street, and he came running out, jumped off the roof and threw it, hit him in the head. That clocked that at 82. The police. There was an officer there. She was a foxy one too. And
Umatilla?
yeah, one of our best. And it bounced right off its the young. He was fine, but everything. We didn't have to. There was no lawsuit, but yeah, he could throw it. He could throw a turd and a baseball. He threw a baseball.
Umatilla is actually built on a landfill.
That's right.
Wow, really? Oh, that makes it's starting to make a lot more sense. Okay, I got you.
Our natural-born winner. We have another natural-born winner, and this is Hideki Matsuyama. I can't say his last name. He's from Japan. He won the Masters last weekend. He's the first Japanese to ever win it. And actually, the week before was the first ever female Japanese player to win the Women's U.S.
Golly, sounds like we got to
Women's
bomb
Masters.
them again.
all right, they're definitely
That's terrible.
They're roiding.
I know it's terrible that they're winning all these events.
They're disciplined.
We got to do something about this. Come on, USA. What, by myself over here? Come on, you want to be a
America,
patriot?
U.S. Okay, I was there. I was there.
Okay, all right.
I like Japan. Anywho, this guy's pretty exciting. The cool thing about his whole story is he won this tournament, and he had the highest percentage of scrambles, which a scramble means you drove off into the rough, or whatever, and he was still able to shoot under par by a whole lot. I think he finished at 10 under? Yeah.
I'm not sure, but do both of those Japanese players have shorter clubs than the regular players?
Oh, no.
No?
Now they said a Japanese man could never win that tournament. That's what they said to when he was a boy, and now he proved everybody wrong.
That's a weird thing about Japan is you think of small
They
people.
said we couldn't build Umatilla on top of a landfill, and we did it.
Oh, my word.
I got 2 kneecaps. Okay, they said that couldn't happen.
Umatilla radiation.
In one leg.
Yeah,
2 kneecaps in one leg.
that's why they call me 2 kneecaps.
The funny thing about Japan is, though, their biggest sport is probably sumo wrestling, and those are giant people. Let's see. We got a natural-born wrecker here. And he's an MBW. He's a natural-born winner as well. And that's Cameron McAdoo. Tuesday night in Supercross in Atlanta, at the Atlanta Speedway, they're racing on the infield similar to Daytona. He wrecks out, and they call it he was collected, as the announcer said, which means he just came to a complete stop, and he got jacked up pretty bad, so bad that they had to red flag the race. But when he said red flag the race, he goes to the medical tent, they clear him, and he comes back and rejoins the race at the restart and takes 3rd place. So,
NASCAR.
When you see the hit, I actually pulled the video up on it. We can show you later, but when you see the hit, it's pretty gnarly. I mean, it's whole chest into a hill. Bike grabs him, flips him around in the air, spikes him on his head.
Nice.
It's pretty rough to watch. You didn't think he was going to walk out of that one, for sure.
I'll get his phone number because that sounds like a case we could.
Yeah. That's very
I'm
smart.
going to write it down right now on my
I
pad.
thought you would have a few
Do you have it?
McAdoos out there.
Do you have his number handy? I'm going to take a picture of this. You can take a picture of something now and send it over across the airwaves. I'll send it to my secretary. She'll be on the phone with him by Monday morning.
A lot faster than those pigeons you used to use, huh?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Yeah, well, we had some
barely.
fast pigeons. We had some fast pigeons. We had M80s and things like that, and bottle rockets and things like that. And if you can get one of those in there, and when that pigeon takes off, it will move faster than a cell phone. I'll tell you that.
Unbelievable.
You lost it here.
Yeah.
As a Buccaneer, I hate Green Bay.
Okay.
But
All
Aaron
right.
Rodgers, I mean, he is on this show called Jeopardy.
No.
That's a dangerous show.
Yeah, and as a Bucs fan, I'm kind of hoping that he's going to be a natural-born waiver.
Yeah,
That's right. We've seen how happy he was when he got down to L.A., feeling the warm air for the first time in who knows how long. Mm-hmm. And he liked it. His spirit's been good. He's having a good time. So with that said, I think he's going to end up in old Tampa in a couple years.
What?
Why
Hosting
not?
the
Why
TV
not?
show?
We're a retirement community. Good place to come down and retire.
That's awesome. Yeah.
And I see it happen. I see it happen.
He's definitely not going to be the host of Jeopardy.
I see Tom Brady had made a transition for Tampa. He's showing, hey, come down here to warm weather. You can play another couple of years. You can have fun. Players will follow you. A lot of good players would follow Aaron Rodgers down here.
Absolutely. Hey, Aaron Rodgers would be honored to follow Tom Brady and pick up that legacy and keep Tampa in the Super Bowls because they're going to win multiple here.
Yeah.
What are they called in litigation when you can't try someone twice?
Double jeopardy.
Double.
With that said, I would like to take what is cold for 600, Aaron. Double jeopardy.
God. You know, I heard he sucks at hosting that show.
Yeah, totally. Totally.
You ready
Isn't
for the
that messed
answer?
up?
You ready for the answer?
Yes.
Old ring owners retire here.
What is old ring?
You got to answer with the question. I gave you the answer.
No.
No. Old ring owners retire here. That's the answer. You're supposed to say, what is Tampa Bay?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
You're from Tampa.
Well, I was backward. Never mind.
Lost your
Maybe you should host Jeopardy, Todd.
I'm telling you. You might do a better job.
You definitely have a better voice than Aaron Rodgers.
I don't know about that.
No. Have you
Maybe
watched?
better eyes, but I don't know about.
Did you watch Jeopardy with him on it?
Better eyes. This
don't
guy just
watch-
looks into a mirror and stares at his own eyes.
I don't like watching shows where I feel like I left there dumber. You know?
No.
Jeopardy really sets you off sometimes.
No, you're not promoting this show. That's the opposite way of thinking.
Every once in a while, I'll get one answer right. But I had to check Jeopardy out for Aaron Rodgers because I wanted him to be good. But he just... It's like if a Smurf was hosting. His voice is just not there. It's like, hi, this is the question. I'm Aaron Rodgers.
He has some smart-ass comeback. So let's get into this next one here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Danny, who's the best athlete in your household?
Oh, I would have to go with our dog, Maisie.
Good answer. Maggie used to, but she's... Yeah.
You're not a better athlete than your 17-year-old dog?
I am. I'm saying she used to be. She used to kill me.
Are you the pickleball champion?
That was a few years ago.
Wow. You're really on the downslide here, huh?
Some would say so. We'll see how that works.
Gosh, Brenda. What would Brenda say? What would your pickleball partner, Brenda, say?
Bandana Barbara dick. Let's keep going with this natural-born winner here. And she's naturally born wasted. So... with this, I was scouting around on Lincoln app the other day, looking for a new job, and I noticed that Busch Beer is looking to hire a dog to taste beer.
Okay.
So, with that said, this lucky dog will hold the title of Chief Testing Officer for Busch Beer. They're going to get $20,000 check salary, $800 prepaid card for insurance, 10 4-packs of Busch Dog Brew, which I'm already going to go ahead and name Busch Bone Broth Latte. I think I like it.
Okay, that's a good name, son.
And we can
have you patented? Have you copywritten that yet?
Not yet. I haven't.
Well, I'd like to talk to you after this, if you don't mind.
We can still enter.
Let me write your number down. Let me write your number down.
All right, hold on there.
It starts with 3 6s.
Yeah. Satan is here. All right. With that said, we can enter old maggers down here with a video. So we just have to make a creative video about Maggie drinking some brown water or something.
Have you trained her?
To be cool? Yeah. Look at her. Late.
No. Have you given your dog beer?
No, she won't drink beer. You need a boxer.
You've tried to give your dog beer.
Yeah.
You're that guy. Okay. Carry on.
Down.
Who has it?
Unbelievable.
We had an Umatilla dog that drank beer, but he was born in a beer inside of in the beer tub. His mama was about her belly was as plump as a watermelon, and then these puppies just came squirting out, and we'd happen to have a tub of beer that we had been playing in, having a good time. That's what we do. And they just all fell in there, and now he grew up, he drank beer every day of his life. He lived to be 15. That's the oldest dog ever in Umatilla. I believe he was a record.
And that's why they don't make Red Dog anymore.
Right.
Popular beer.
Well, that was that was my firm. Now we don't talk about that.
I don't think that video will win. I imagine coming home from work early, finding Maggie with a bunch of other dogs hanging out at the pool in the backyard,
playing poker,
having a good time. Not poker, doing some swimming games. All right. Frisbee, tennis balls, sunglasses.
What's the hardest drug that you've given your dog?
No. Probably just her fucking flea pill. Trying to give her that thing.
All right. I don't believe that. You got it all wrong again.
Have you ever tried to give a dog a suppository pill?
Oh.
For pleasure? Yeah, of course.
Oh, my goodness. No.
Well, we're not going to talk about that, I hope. Are we on the air here? Is this a show?
Actually, in Umatilla, bestiality is legal, so it's cool.
Oh,
it's cool.
No.
Thanks to Toadstool and Calrissian. Now we had...
Been fighting battles for a while. So, with that said, I think we can get old Maggards on Busch Latte. She can do it. And I'll get $20,000.
Oh,
or she'll get $20,000. What would I buy her with $20,000?
That's what it is, yeah. Because she owes you $900 for blowing that whole bracket, right? Wait. You owe her $900 for blowing the bracket. Unbelievable.
Well, she's already down a hip, an ACL, and a couple hydration camel packs.
Maggie, we represent dogs. Are you listening?
She can't hear you, but yeah.
I heard the other day, and I was watching, there's a bunch of different things you can watch now on TV, all kinds of different TV. There's YouTube, there's Hulu, there's a bunch of them. There's one, I believe it's called Bark or Barf. One or the other, and now that's a show for dogs by dogs and it is 100% all. And they'll have squirrels on there that they'll chase. My dog ran into the television set. Now I got a lawsuit going on with them. They put a squirrel on TV and making noise, and the dog smashed into it. And he broke his head open. And now we're gonna sue the pants off them. I'll probably own that company.
I feel like your house was built on top of the landfill. Got some runoff on
There was toxins in the water for sure, but that didn't. The EPA, everybody came out. And they said everything was fine. My kneecap, it grew in like that on account of falling down a lot as a child. I just grew a second one. I fell down on my right knee a lot. A week under my
second
I was a
kneecap?
fat baby. Okay.
Most babies are fat, though. That's a good thing. They should be a little hefty, little.
The milk in Umatilla is better.
The milk? Oh, my goodness. All right. Well, that's about all I got there with that one.
Oh,
With that
Lord.
said,
All right, well, thank you, Todd, for being this week's NBW Natural Born Wino. Oh, come
wasted.
on.
I prefer not wino.
Well, we're going to take a water cooler break, but stay right there because up next, Owen will tell us if it's pain or porn. You're listening to the Ball Busters. Yep.
You're listening to Ball Busters. You're listening to Ball Busters.
Oh, man, you're back with the Ball Busters. I am excited for this new segment. Oh, man. What's the name of this segment, Owen?
No.
Oh, hold on.
I'm trying to be
Let us
sexy
know.
because I'm a porn star.
Let us
right?
hear that again.
I'm the fill-in porn star. Is it pain? Oh. Is it pain?
Yeah.
Or is it porn?
Oh.
I'm channeling my inner porn star. So how was that?
Man, that's pretty damn good, dude. Thanks, Liz.
Sounds like you were making porns in Umatilla.
That's exactly where I do business at.
It sounds like you know about this place. Have you been there before, son?
I know a little bit about Umatilla.
All right. You're saying it wrong, but that's the first thing that makes me think you might be lying.
I don't think so.
Well, this is definitely going to put
You're more than a little odds.
this is going to put the population of Umatilla like totally on a frenzy because they're going to love this game. Because there's a lot of porn actually I know shot in Umatilla, and that's what I wanted to talk to the porn star about because a lot of animals in the porn there in Umatilla.
Now, let's steer clear of that.
Okay.
Let's keep the cocks out of this.
Steer clear.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what they're known for. But anyway, let's get on with is it pain or is it porno?
Oh, man.
working
It
right.
just went limp real quick, didn't it, Owen?
That was
Was
not
that
the
a little
money shot I
premature?
wanted. A little bit.
I've been working on post-mature ejaculation. That's my whole new
I
thing.
think that's called cock holding.
Is that what that
I
is?
think that's what that is.
Oh, I'm getting really good at it.
Yeah.
All right, hey, technical difficulties because it's the first time I've done this here.
Oh, that's what all the porn
Yes.
stars say. Yeah, sure.
Can you
Heard
try
that.
again, Vanna White?
Oh, damn it!
Now, when something like that happens, we usually do a lubrication situation, and we'll do two in a section that where you usually don't talk about,
Are you also a veterinarian?
and that'll get the stud skyrocketing. If you know what I mean.
Oh boy!
And then you can.
Posty hair touch.
That's what you need.
I've seen these videos on Live Leak. Is it?
Unbelievable.
All right,
Yikes.
all right. This is a game. Screw the music. We don't need the Price is Right music. So
We can hear it in the background. It sounds good. It sounds good.
All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play a clip here in a second. It's going to be either porno, a great clip of porno that might sound like pain, Or it might be straight up somebody hurting themselves on a baseball field or breaking their leg on a football field, something like that. Because sports, because I'm directing it there, or porn, because those are the two greatest things in the world, right?
Can I buy a vowel?
Yes, you can. Wrong show.
Yeah, I was about to say, what? Did
You
they
can
do
buy
that?
whatever you want. The price is right, my friend.
No, think Plinko. Plinko.
So I'm gonna take the music down a little bit here. I'm gonna play this clip, and I want you to listen. I'm gonna turn it all the way up and get it really close to the microphone here.
All right.
As my voice goes away. Sorry about that.
No problem.
I want you to listen very closely. I'm gonna play it once. I think I can use my space bar.
Well, we might have to play this twice.
Well, we'll see how this goes. Here we go. Listen. Oh, no. Okay. Listen.
All right. We're listening. We're listening.
All right. Did you hear that?
Yeah, sort of. So let's do it again. Let's do it one more time, just in case. I heard a ah.
All right,
Like swooshing.
I have fat fingers. Give me a second. I have fat fingers. And
Reminds me of the time we had a burglar break into the house, and I had a golf club right by the door, and I popped him on the head with it.
That's what I thought too.
I won't tell you what my wife did to him, but
Oh no!
she's got to have some fun sometimes on the count of me not being in my back and everything. You know,
Unbelievable.
he walked in the house, and what?
You got a hot wife situation. All right, let us hear it, Owen.
One more time. Is this pain or is it porno? Nope.
This is great. I
This
love
internet.
this.
Okay, I need I need a landline. Damn it! All right.
This segment's going about as well as if anything I've ever seen.
No.
I'm going to go ahead and say $357 for this one. Is that what?
357.
Close. It's close.
Yeah, that's a.
So the clip is reloading. It is reloading. Okay.
I was guessing on the
Next
price
week?
of his laptop there.
Oh, damn! Shots fired.
That's dirt.
It was important after the you heard the did you hear the noise of the little
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, there was
Very
a little
nice.
something going on there.
that is very important.
Okay.
So we heard the and the start. So is that pain or is that porno? And this keeps beeping. I'm going to try to play it one more time, but lawyer, what do you think? You know things that hurt.
Now, that was the same clip you played twice, or was that a disguised second clip?
No,
'Cause
same
I
clip.
heard a little bit of difference. Okay.
Okay.
Now I've got an attentive ear.
Did you hear that?
Now I've heard that before. Now we took a case like this. I can tell you exactly what that is. Now it's a man.
Shit.
Now that's a man on the golf course.
This is great. I love this.
The internet redoes it, and then the clip replays from the very fucking beginning. Screw this.
Oh.
Now that's a man. That's a man on the golf course. I took a case. It's one of my second cases.
They got golf courses in Umatilla?
Well, we'll play golf almost anywhere. Almost anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, we could. I mean, it's pretty easy to make a hole. It's easy. You just mow the grass down real short. You take a post hole digger, go down a couple scoops, flip over the end of a PVC cap, drop it down in there, put some grass around the hole, if you know what I mean.
I do know what you mean. I love when there's a little grass around the hole.
Surface treatment, and then you can put your ball right on in there. Now I'll tell you what that is, Mr. Money Shot. That's a man. He struck the ball. He hurt his arm. He yelled. I've got a very attentive. I've done cases like this. He hurt his arm on account of a dirty ball. Okay?
Understandable.
And the caddy was then, they spliced that film together. You could hear the split. The caddy was washing his ball in the ball washer.
Oh, yeah, I know. I love that.
And we took a case like that. We sued the maintenance guy. We sued the pants off him. He didn't have much money, but it's Umatilla money. Now, that's good money, son.
Absolutely.
That's good money. That's good money we took from that boy. Now,
I always play golf just using the old gopher holes out there. They're everywhere.
that's right. That's
Find
right.
a gopher hole and
We
swing
keep
it.
we keep a good gopher population on our golf courses.
Lord.
All right.
By the way, I'm guessing porno.
You're guessing porno.
Yeah.
It actually, I'm just going to tell you, and we can reuse this
Can I
next
guess
week.
it?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to go with, what was the other guess?
Pain or porn.
I'm going with Pain.
All right, we got one porno, one Pain. I'm going to try to cue it up one more time. If this, look, next week I'm going to have this like straight on with clips and stuff. You guys will be impressed.
I thought you were
Trust
friends
me.
with like Elon. You had like straight satellite.
We don't talk anymore. He didn't like one of my ideas, and I don't talk to him. But anyway, all right, one more time. I'll try to play this.
All right, one more time here. Here we go.
All right, did you hear? All right, one more time. Since I took this off of tablet mode, seems to be working a little bit better.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good movie.
Jesus Louise.
Yes.
All right. Blah, blah, blah. 10 seconds of, okay, forget it. You know what? You were right, Todd. Little odd.
Damn.
It is Pain. What it is Steve-O. He was on that show doing hot wings and hot sauce. He takes the bottle of hot sauce at the end of the show and pours it in his fucking eye. Pours the hottest of hot sauce.
No.
Is there another clip?
Sounds like me taking sand spurs
I
out
thought
of
it was-
out of my cab in Umatilla.
I don't know where the volume is on this thing. Screw it. We're doing next week. We're going to play this with a porn star. I'm going to have to do my research for all you guys. I'm going to look at a lot of porn this week. And next week, we're going to have Pain or Porno. And maybe I can even get some people to call in and guess. I'm going to get like 5 clips. And you guys are going to love this. So.
Is that going to be any different than any other week? You don't watch a lot of porn every week, I thought?
Like, you don't have to point that out, but, you know.
Having
May
a
I
hard time.
suggest the Nuru segment and the Mano job? Okay, that's all I got to say.
Mano job,
I
Nuru.
know my stuff.
All right, I'm writing these down.
Okay.
I am newly single, so I have discovered all this internet stuff. It is wonderful. And,
He's probably got one of those robots at the house.
no, but please
little-
tell me about this at the break.
No, tell us about it right now,
See
Todd.
those little like women like.
Oh, a real doll.
Yes,
They're not
now
robots.
We're talking. Okay.
But
They
wait,
kind of are a robot.
not yet. But speaking of my buddy Elon, did you see his robots that were dancing and stuff and doing the flips?
I didn't think those were his, but yeah, I guess so.
Were they not his?
I didn't think that. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they were. Hey, imagine those mixed in with a real doll.
Fornicating.
You got a fleshlight. I mean, not you, but I mean, there's fleshlights out
No,
there.
he does.
Well, imagine one of those Elon Musk robots that do the flips and dance to the music with the real doll outside shell with the fleshlight down there.
I'm still having a hard time getting off of thinking of a dog. I'm not mating with
okay.
my old Maggie.
Have you been injured using the fleshlight, son?
A few minor bumps and bruises, maybe a rash or two.
All right, we'll talk about that as well on the break.
That actually happens on the cleanup situation. That's where most injuries occur with fleshlights.
Yeah,
I'm
right,
telling
right.
you, it's
Well-
really tough to wring that thing inside out. You know,
I mean,
sounds
could it
like
be
you-
the lube I'm using?
It could be. Now we'll talk about that. Now there's lots of Mr. Feedback. You sound like you have a lot of experience in this, and we could use a guy like you to call anytime we need to talk about this stuff. Because I'll tell you what, a lot of people get stuck in those things.
You know, I am going to give us a little fleshlight story here, okay?
Oh, sure.
So our sound guy, I don't know if our producer has heard this before, but our guy that he does all the
Voiceover,
cool little music,
our voiceover
artist, yeah,
What were we
exactly.
calling him? The guy from...
He's the man that makes the flying dildos. I need to talk to him too because
Exactly.
those are not allowed to be thrown at my client.
What's the guy from 007?
I think he would like for us to talk. Do you know this now, dude?
I know the story you're about to tell.
Oh, why don't you tell it better? You got a better memory than I do.
Oh man. Actually, what's funny too is and just throw this. I'll throw that in at the end. All right.
I feel
So
like Jamie would
Since
have
he
some
listens to
inside
the show,
thoughts
I think he'll really appreciate us.
I am very titillated.
Well, here's the thing. He's heard this show or this joke or this story right here on a show much more popular than ours while he had a client in the car with him.
Oh.
And they didn't know they were talking about him.
Oh.
So he had played a show in Gainesville.
You might not want to listen to this show with the client in the car with you.
Played a show in Gainesville, coming back to Orlando, newly single at the time. Stopped at I think it was Cafe Risque.
Oh, yeah.
Cafe Risque.
How can you not?
Yeah, goes in, Goes in, hangs out for a bit. On his way out, decides he's going to buy, I think, what he referred to as a cuck sleeve. So he buys it. He's got a 2-hour drive from Gainesville back to Orlando. So he's driving down the road on his way back. Keeps looking over, seeing that thing in the passenger seat. So finally he's like, you know what? Fuck it. And he grabs it and starts using it. While he's driving down the road, he's using this cock sleeve on himself. And then he looks over and he's like, oh man, I wonder if anyone can see me. And so he looks out the window and there's a semi-truck driver looking down at him, just shaking his head disgustedly at him.
Oh boy!
As he's driving down the road, working himself out with this cock sleeve here.
The truck driver probably recognized him at Cafe Risque. I've stopped by there before, and it was a rough crowd there.
The funny part of that is
the truck driver also was using the fleshlight.
Well, trust me, this is where it gets funnier. We did a show at remember the crack rock debacle that we did at Iron Cow.
Yeah.
Well, Danny we had a crack rock opera show that we were going to be doing. Danny
came down with syphilis.
Danny got sick that day, so he couldn't be there. So Evan called up my brother and Sabrina Ambra from the News Junkie. Said, hey, why don't you guys come down? We're just going to do impromptu. We're just going to make something happen here. And I had Evan tell her that story that day. And so something comes up on the air about a fleshlight or something. So she tells the story, not saying his name, but a friend of mine told me this story. Well, Evan had just got into the car with a client from his work that he had to run an errand to the bank with, cranks up the car, comes on the radio. He hears Sabrina telling the story about his cock sleeve fleshlight story with his boss in the car with him. No one knows they're talking about him. They're all just laughing, going, "Oh God, what a jack off that guy! What an idiot!" Has no idea that he's the one she's telling this story about.
Oh, that's classic. All right. Well, now that Owen ball gagged us, hang in there because our entertainment lawyer will tell us the advantages of drinking beer while you sleep. You're listening to the Ball Busters.
Never saw Hermes, who was helping Athena from the head of Zeus. Slyly annoyed, she then begat her a boy. But
You're listening to Ball Busters.
throwing the top down from off Mount Olympus, he was falling.
Meatball, 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 meatball. You're listening to Ball Busters.
Oh, yeah. We're back, and this time we're going to get serious. It's going to get legal. It's going to get illegal. Some serious arbitration happening here today. That's why we got the entertainment lawyer here all the way from Umatilla. Making that long haul all the way down 441. Appreciate that. Really do.
It's actually 19 to 441. You're right there.
Nice. Yeah, you got to spend a little time. You got to get used to it down there, up there, Mr. Feedback. Now, let me just go across the room real quick. Now, here. Now, I traveled a long way here to be here today and representing Mr. Brando Calrissian. Now,
okay.
it's no issue with him being my nephew. All right, that's not a problem for legalities or any reasons like that. Let me just go around the room here and get everybody's names. Make sure we got this. Now, this is over here. This is Mr. Dirt McCoy.
Yeah, it's our producer.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, they also call you the Mustard Princess. Now, why do they do that? What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Mostly because they're assholes.
Okay.
Oh, that makes sense.
Now you're talking about these fellas here.
Well, not me. I never called them that.
I'm just talking about humans in general.
Human, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
well, we
true.
can all. Yeah, that's for sure.
It's
You
an
try working
80-20
it.
split.
Are there any humans here?
Oh, gosh.
Now across. Now you there? So they call you Feedback Danny.
Yeah, I do believe.
Now, why is that? Now you give feedback to people. Are you a rock and roll star? Son?
Both things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're right on both accounts.
Okay. Now
More of a movie star nowadays, but yeah.
Oh, now you in the movies too.
Yeah.
Okay. And now that's And now that's and now you do hot. Now your hot sauces are give people feedback too. Now what are these hot sauces and what kind of feedback? I know I've heard him whining and complaining about hot sauces and things coming out, and it sounds like he's in a lot of pain. Now I could hear that just listening. I've had to listen to a lot of your shows, and let me tell you, fellas, I don't like it. I don't like what's going on. I don't like it one bit.
Hey, that makes two of us.
Okay.
Kill
So what are you feeding these boys over here?
Oh,
Mr.
well,
Feedback?
today we just went with a Korean hot sauce that I made. So it's just a little bit sweet. It's not as hot as it usually is.
Oh, Korean hot sauce. That sounds good.
Yeah. A little garlicky.
I like
a little bit of what else is in here? Ginger, soy. Yeah.
Are you picking on my skin complexion?
I'm sorry, I didn't know you were a ginger.
3/4.
It looks like they should have. You weren't done cooking, son, and they let you come out anyway.
Oh, come
Your
on.
eyebrows haven't even grown in yet.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
That's because I shave them. I keep them down. I don't like the unibrow look.
Has he met my wife? Now we have a
You mean that cow out front? I'm not old Betty.
Oh,
She's got
now.
a lot of milk in her.
now listen here, son.
Whoa.
We'll be in the backyard before you know it, and you're not going to like what I do to you back there.
All right. As long as your hands aren't on my shoulders, I'll be fine. All right.
There'll be lots of places. Now you're the one they call little odd.
Big T.
And I have to say, looking across the table at you, and my nephew said I wasn't going to like you. He said he didn't like you one bit, and I got to tell you, I don't. I take one look at you, son, and I think there's something more than a little odd.
Only way you could like Brando is to be in the family with him, I guess, right?
Oh.
Now, are you the one that also goes by Miss Fruity Pants?
They actually call you that?
Or Flying Zebra Pants? I'm sorry, that's his ex. All right, that's his ex-wife. That's another case. That's another trial. We'll get into that.
Wow, is he talking about your dog again?
I guess so.
This is messed up, man.
Killing old Maggie's over there.
So he gave
If
me
she
some.
could hear you, she'd bark at you right now. All right?
He gave me some of these beers here.
Oh, he is the guru of good brew. Okay, all right.
He gave me some of these beers, and I don't understand what these. This one's got a man inside of a saxophone
This is awesome.
holding a lady.
Yep.
Now that he told me that Dirt McCoy would like this one. This would be something that he would feel fruity about.
Interesting.
Is that something they say feel fruity about? That's what they say?
I feel like porn or pain.
It's got the Reaper on it.
The Reaper with a keyboard on there. This is great.
we'll
I
start
love
off
it.
with this
It makes me thirsty.
Wow.
I think I saw that band one time at Uncle Lou's.
Is that Happy Valley?
A Reaper with a keyboard, and there was like some, all
Ooh,
kind
it's
of weird
pink.
shit down there.
It's pink, like a woman's beer.
Here we go.
Rose
Oh,
goes
my Lord. Yeah, see, now our producer loves these beers. So
That's what I was told. He likes
I think I see what you're doing here. You're trying to...
Is this why they call you mustard seed or whatever?
Mustard seed. That's a foundation.
Unbelievable.
What was this nickname? Because I'm going to definitely call you that from now on.
No. See,
Mustard seed is
I
so
made
much
a comment
worse.
about one of Danny's sauces one time that was mustard based, and I said I'm a big mustard fan, so of course I like that sauce better. So
That's inflammation of character, Mr. Money Shot.
Mustard is only good on hot dogs.
I think that's where he likes his mustard. He's on the hot dog. Now,
All right, so you
the bigger one. Come on.
poured
I'll
us
switch
this
with you. I'll switch with you.
beautiful
Cap lock
sour
spot.
beer.
yeah.
What now is this a traditional sour, or is this a little bit off the beaten path? Is this one of those sour cream ales like you brought us from that beautiful woman?
Yeah, he brings you all kinds of different wacky stuff. I listened to the show. I don't know what that boy has been getting into, but he would be we'd catch him late at night out with the pastures, and he wouldn't come home for days.
Oh, he was picking
It's
shrooms.
as big as sausage. I don't know.
Exactly.
Cow tipping?
He's a healthy. He's a health type of guy. He's a health. Nut. Yeah, he was tipping cows.
When's the last time you saw your cousin?
He's my nephew, he's my nephew cousin, I believe. It's a
Both.
hard,
Yeah.
it's a family chain of successful people. Now this
Your
is
family tree's like a stump.
It's a brand.
Has one leaf on the top.
We did.
Charlie Brown tree.
Now, this is from Hoof-Hearted Brewing Company.
All right.
Hoof-Hearted.
Hoof-hearted brewery.
All right.
Hoof-Hearted.
Oh, I did. Sorry.
Hoof-Hearted.
Yeah, that was
Had a-
me.
That
had
makes
a,
me want to try
This
it.
is pretty good though.
Rose Gose, and that's a rose meets a goes. And had
Tell your nephew I like this one.
It's a cross between a rosé and a sour, is what it is.
This is
That's what
not
it tastes
beer.
like.
Yeah.
What is a rosé?
It's pretty light flavored for a sour.
Now a rose. Now that's it is. Now a rosé is that's a good question. It's actually a wine, and it's made from grapes that are a little bit more diluted, or it's not the highest quality, or it's not any particular grape. It's actually just become kind of a style, almost like a prosecco,
Canadian
that
grapes.
carbonated champagne
So it
from
has nothing to do-
Italy.
Nothing to do
Okay.
with roses.
No, nothing to do with roses other than the color.
Okay.
And it's become
All
a
right.
popular thing. It's become a popular, the ladies like them sitting on the porch, brunch timing, la-ti-da, and the pink drink.
I like ladies on wine. I mean, they're a fun time.
I think I feel a clit growing on me drinking this
Oh,
stuff.
You like it?
I'm going to down this because I'm an alcoholic, like Babe Ruth, my hero,
Oh,
and
Maverick over
I'm
here.
going to switch to a real beer after this. Thank you very much, though. I like it in a girly way.
It goes good with the wings? Yeah.
Goes so good with wings.
Kind of tastes like a watered down soda.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that little kick at the end. It's like a watered down soda.
Well, yeah, it's like a sour soda.
Yeah,
Very refreshing.
Like a Arnold Palmer kind of?
yeah. I could totally drink it at breakfast. That's a great breakfast drink. So
Ooh,
I
yeah.
recommend it.
Yeah, it would be a great brunch beverage.
Yeah. Or brunch, sure. But 8 o'clock in the morning, that's fine. That's totally acceptable. Nobody will know you're actually drinking, even if you have a clear glass.
They will if you're at brunch.
Tips
I mean,
from
I
a
love
drunk.
brunch because it's like endless bacon.
Oh, Jesus, yes.
Maggie has been kicked out of there 4 times.
Oh, come on.
Apparently, it's not bring your dog to brunch day.
No, okay.
Dude, tip for you. There's a certain hotel. I don't know if I should say the name out here, but
Go ahead.
Hampton Inn. They have great free breakfast for whenever you stay there, and they don't know if you've stayed there because it's a different staff in the morning. You go by a Hampton Inn, go by in the morning. I think they stop serving at like 10 o'clock. Get a couple plates full of bacon. They always have bacon or sausage, and take that home to the dog. You can do that 2 or 3 times before they catch on, and then you have to to wait and go back. So,
See,
Gotcha. Nice.
I think
nice.
at Hampton, I'm like, man, they must have good pulled pork.
Oh, Lord.
not for breakfast, but
I have ham, country fried ham all the time.
okay. Yeah, you can pull your own pork there.
Okay. All right. Are we going to get into this arbitration or what? What is going on here tonight? Like,
As good as these wings are, and I see what you guys are doing.
yeah,
trying
we
to-
need another beer before
we
we
need
get
a
into
beer
this
for this
arbitration. Actually, let's get into one more beer.
I think better when I'm drinking. I'll be able to give a better analysis.
Now, he told me you guys do something called 7th inning stretch.
Yeah, like the baseball guys. Yeah.
And now this one's the 7th inning stretch beer is from Dew Claw Brewing Company, and they're out of Maryland. And it says Hoppy Together, and it's got a lime and a hop on the label. Now, this is a 7% hopped sour ale.
Wow. All right.
You guys know what hops are? Has he explained hops to you?
No,
I think
no.
that's
there's
what Michael
something
Jordan
about
has,
a.
right?
Okay.
Michael Jordan.
Well, I'm going to boo
was
him
a jumper.
again.
He could jump.
Yeah.
That man can fly.
I get hops and barley mixed up. What is barley?
Barley is the beer grain, is the grain that beer's made out of.
Okay.
And when it's malted, they just refer to it as malt.
Okay.
So barley starts out just as barley, and then you malt it. Like you would malt any grain, pretty much.
So is this supposed to be a mix between pale ale and a sour?
Sorta.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like Mike?
I actually never tried this one. Now my nephew's probably had it. Good Lord knows what he's done with this beer. Drank.
This does have the color of beer. It's a orangey color, and it smells like an orange a little bit. I like it. Hold on.
It's very lemony.
Hoppy Together. a good name, too. I like the name.
It's a good name. This is the 7th inning stretch beer. What do you guys do for this? Do you stretch out, do your hammies, and you got to stretch before you do anything, even as podcasters.
Well, since you're our special guest tonight, we usually sing Harry Carey, 7th inning stretch.
Oh, okay.
So you want to take it away for us?
I can't do
you
that.
You are the
son.
celebrity here tonight.
Listen, Mr. Odd, we got to get into this.
This is my second favorite sour I've ever tasted. I'm still putting the sour cream ale at the top of the list, but this is going to be number 2 best sour.
Now, which one was that sour cream ale?
Oh, your nephew would know the name of this place. All I know was there was this beautiful bartender called Crystal, and Liz creeped her out.
That was the one that was from the brewery, right? It was the blank can.
Yeah,
Straight
the
from the
silver
can.
cans.
Right,
That's what
yeah.
I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah.
Them are really good.
Yummy.
Well, I'll talk to him about that. Now should my client win this trial today, which I believe he will win, I am representing him, so there's a good chance he's going to win. Now we've got Mr. Feedback, Mr. Little Odd over there, and our money shot man here is now. You guys are going to be the trial. It's going to be the vote now. Should he win, Mr. Calrissian will be awarded $1.2 billion to be paid by Ballbusters Unlimited. And the bets, what we're talking about here is a bet involving flying dildos.
Oh, come on.
Scalding hot peppers.
I would like to say I'm a fill-in person. I'm not actually part of the show, and so I'm no dildos for me. I'm not responsible for any of this.
That's what they all say.
A fill-in porn star.
Unbelievable. This is what you Buccaneer fans are like?
We're pirates, right?
Unbelievable.
We're all out for ourselves.
You got scalding hot peppers and ball smashing. You guys are. I've listened to the show, and I believe that now I've poured over this contract.
Was there ball smashing?
I think that individual is not even here to defend herself, though. That did the smashing of the balls, and that was Liz.
Now I've got the file right here. Just going to look at it. All right.
That is a huge briefcase. Why
Yeah.
do you need something that big?
Well, I represent a lot of people now. Let's see. I've got the document right here. Now, he has scribbled down on this piece of paper, and it says no dildos, no flying dildos,
Okay.
no scalding hot peppers, and no smashing of his balls. Now, Mr. Dirt McCoy has said that once my nephew, now we'll stop referring to him as that, Brando Calrissian has agreed to these things, he is liable to do them. Now, we will let Mr. Dirt McCoy speak after, but I want to take a vote now. And you guys saw this take place. Did Mr. Calrissian agree to terms of dildos flying at him before this happened?
Is the case that he got struck in the balls? Is that the case?
Yeah. Well, there's 3 plates. There's scalding hot peppers. Now, we're just going to move through these votes real quick.
I know. I've never seen any balls, though, on Brando.
Well,
it's
here,
like-
hold on.
never saw.
Okay, so in the case of the scalding hot peppers, that was his idea, and he administered them to other members of the show. So I'm going to go ahead and get a hold of an attorney, my attorney, and we're going to file a countersuit against him because he's the one that administered the peppers. And I want to say that dildo darts didn't exist until your client created them live on the air and then lost the bet and had to take them. So double birds, fuck you, because Stone Cold says so.
Hold on. We're going to make the
Unbelievable.
final judgment here.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to vote on this. Let's start with the flying dildo. Now, was this and Mr. Dirt McCoy here, who's the producer of the Ballbusters, and now he has said that my client came up with this concept of a flying dildo. Is that something you guys remember?
Yes.
I guess so. Yeah.
Remember, this is a podcast and a radio show, so not only do we remember it, but I can probably pull up the audio evidence.
It's
of it.
actually, you should be representing me because they were just supposed to be thrown at my rear end, and Liz Taylor actually shoved it between the cheeks. Okay, which did lead to a marriage and a wedding proposal, but that's besides the point. I didn't. You know what I mean? That was that was
Good for
between
you,
the
son.
lines.
That's how. And I've been
that's
married
good.
for.
Okay.
I've been married for 55 years, son. Okay, and that's how we started out. All right, so I'm like
with an errant dildo dart.
I love you, baby.
You guys think you're the first people that invented a flying dildo.
Oh, wow.
You
Yeah.
crazy son
Now
of a
we know
bitches.
where Brando got the idea.
Unbelievable. From
There may be-
Umatilla.
There may be some family history there, but
Somewhere there's like a 200-year-old dildo dart that's been passed down.
I am so going back and
Is it
listening
a
to
time
the old
capsule
episodes.
buried underneath the tree somewhere?
so the hot peppers now. Mr. McCoy here has claimed that these came from his garden in the past. Is that the case?
Those hot peppers. Okay, I was a little confused on what was going
Yeah,
on. 'Cause
yeah,
I remember
remember?
you guys eating hot pickles, losing a bet, and
Peppers.
mayo.
I ate peppers.
The hot pickles came from Liz, but that had nothing to do with Brando.
Okay.
Remember the hot peppers that you and Liz and
I just
Todd
ate a
ate?
little
Yeah,
bit, yeah.
that Brando brought from his garden.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ones he strategically decided to leave the seeds in for me and Liz.
Oh,
I like that. I like that.
Unbelievable.
All right, now I'm getting a completely different story from you guys, and that's what I'm here for. Okay,
Okay,
now I'm going to
all
get
right.
this story, and we're going to get to the bottom of this whole thing here, just like I get to the bottom of that
Who's
that
on
cake
trial
every
here?
night.
I feel like I just got put on trial.
Now
I plead the fifth.
you are on trial, son. And another thing that
Actually, you still have a bet that you owe.
Probably a couple.
Yeah. I believe it's 600 milligrams worth of a bet.
Well, yeah,
What?
I took that for you.
I know. Well, I'm going to babysit. You know, we're getting really close to 420.
How about we do that on when I go to draft? I'll go on a dress
No,
with 650
no, 'cause
milligrams.
I'm gonna help you
You're gonna
draft
be
the
my
team that
manager.
wins the
You're gonna
league.
be my manager.
Yeah, but I can't have you under those circumstances. No, you can't be under
I
those
do my
substances.
best work when I'm loaded. All right.
Unbelievable.
So I told you, you don't know what you're signing up for there. I mean, I know what you see is that you look at Todd and you go, Todd in a dress walking in the door. Maybe nobody will notice it's a dude, but
What?
if you gotta babysit that guy, I'm telling you. I was with him the last time he drafted because it was virtual. It was a long
I
night.
got a little shit face there.
Damn it.
that's probably going to be about as crazy as the time you have to consume that 650 milligrams of what is it, a bear?
I know,
You
but
guys
it's-
eat part
it's
of a
not-
bear?
It's not in my contract, and I'm not upset with it, though.
So you don't, well, we could take that case up later, but there's another case now. There's a little bit more stuff now. We're clear from that section there, and I don't know what's going on with that. But like I said, we might have to get into that later. But now he also has these requests that he claims was in his rider from the beginning, and that he's not been getting.
Okay.
All right, now these are things. Now he has requested UTHs. Are you familiar with that term, UTH?
I know what a UTI is.
I know what a UTI
that's what I was
is.
Yeah.
thinking. You got a yeast infection?
Yeah, we can get him a UTI. That's no problem.
Well, a UTH is an under the table handy. I'm surprised a gang of fellows like yourself don't know what that is.
Have you heard of a PJ?
Oh, what's that?
Paw job.
Hey!
All right, we can work that out.
Keep
Tell him
your
we
paw,
can, you know,
Maggie.
compromise. We can compromise here.
No, there's no compromise there.
I've got
You bring your dog to give him a paw job.
I
right?
will. I will.
Maggie's not
Claws
giving
out.
fault. Well, we're going to determine who's doing the UTHs to start with, and now we'll just start with this gentleman here because he looks a little bit odd, and I'm going to show you these pictures here, and you tell me what you see here. what is that? And we'll show this to the fans at home.
I think that's something Brando dreamed up at a hippie party. I'm not sure what that is.
Okay.
All right. As far as this,
Nobody wants a hand job from these sandpaper hands anyway.
Can we take a look at your hands? sir?
really,
Could you
I don't
please
believe
present
they're
those to-
sandpaper hands.
Are you, Mr. Pornstar? Now,
What
are you seeing
even
this?
doing?
Hey,
You're not giving me a field check.
they look fine to me. I'm not looking at his palms. I haven't had a UTTH before. UTF, does that count?
Under the table.
Yeah.
Foot job?
What is
Oh, UTFJ.
Okay,
yes,
sure.
yes,
You
of
have
course.
footy.
Yeah,
Under the table footy.
Well, that's nice.
Okay.
Okay, Big T Lad. Now, what do you see here?
I see a hockey goalie with a vagina on his chest.
This is getting.
Hockey goalie with a vagina on his chest.
I totally see that.
Does everybody see that there?
That's all I can see now.
This is the second piece of evidence.
I know what I'm doing for Halloween.
And we
Is
got,
a goalkeeper defending his rear there? It looks like he has a hand running around the back there.
he's giving a signal, okay? And
Oh, yes.
if you know what that signal is.
Signal,
Monkey butt.
signal loud and clear.
All right, now this is the last one. And now we're just
Oh, I like this.
Now, Big T, Little I, what do you see when you look at this?
2 balls, 1 strike.
Okay.
Hey, I see a cock.
All right.
I'm just saying.
Okay, that's a baseball, and that's 2 baseballs and a bat. That's all that is, son.
All right.
Okay, that's all that is.
There's actually a home plate there, too.
In the home plate, of course. That's
It's
where,
not all of a home plate. It's just the
Yeah,
top
it's like
half
a
of a home
triangle.
plate. Yeah, it's
This
just
is
a triangle.
This is home plate.
Caution triangle.
Well, home plate's not shaped that way, but I'll take your word for it.
They need to cut the grass on the field.
When you get around the base, when you get around the bases, okay, first base, second base, third base, you get to home plate. Okay, that's home plate. That's where the final happens. All right.
That's where you slide in. Get
I
muddy.
am never going to
Can't
sleep
believe
with
I'm
this
teaching
girl
you
from
guys.
Umatilla, or a woman from Umatilla.
Now that's and if we do win this case, he would like to select, and this is of course with the permission of the producer, that Big T Little Odd be the one that administers these UTHs based off his answers. He answered all the questions correctly, and he is qualified.
I mean, if you were to, if anyone were to receive an under the table hand job from Big T Little Odd, there is a really good chance you would leave without your penis.
Yeah.
All right, maybe that's what he's trying to do.
He's not a delicate nor detail-oriented person when it comes to the sexual
I might
arts.
try and take it from
if I can
Brando
say.
and touch Danny's knee with it or something,
Yeah.
right?
He has said to me one time, if you show me your penis, I'll show you something you've never seen before, the other end of it. So, just saying.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means.
That
we
means
don't even
uprooting a tree.
Yeah, uprooting it. Yes.
we don't even do that in Umatilla.
Because you don't have trees out there.
So he will also be able to submit late slips signed by his Dr. McClanahan for reasons unspecified. Okay, and an unlimited supply of macaroni and cheese stouts.
Oh.
Which was apparently agreed upon. He claims this was agreed upon prior to stepping foot in the studio. Unlimited
Golden
supply.
Corral. I mean,
But I've got a stout brought to you by Untitled Art out of Wisconsin. This is the Triple Berry Hazelnut Smoothie Stout.
Oh, I thought the mac
Oh,
and cheese
man.
stout, man. You had
I
me.
thought that too. I was like, if you
I
bring
don't
out a mac and
want-
cheese stout, I'm like,
Oh my god.
I've a new diet now.
I thought he meant mac and cheese with the stout beer on the side. I didn't realize that it was a whole combination here.
This is great.
So I don't know what you fellas drink these days. Like I said, my nephew, he smoothie, stout, triple berry, hazelnut smoothie. What
Oh, this is great.
What in Chinola?
All
Umatilla
right.
brew here.
This is my favorite show ever.
This looks nice and dark. Oh man, resembles
stouty.
yeah, a little. It's
kinda red,
Guinness looking.
It's got triple berry in it.
Taste of
That is
macaroni.
awesome.
Jeez.
Triple berries only grow in Umatilla on top of the landfill. It's 3 berries coming out of 1 flower.
Oh, this is very sweet.
What's the ABV on this? It's got to be high with all the sweetness. It's got to be a
yeah.
high ABV.
Unbelievable.
It says 10, and then there's a percentage sign next to it.
10%. Oh wow.
Wow.
10% alcohol.
What's that
Damn,
skull and
buddy.
crossbones?
So who got the biggest glass? I'll be worried. He might be trying to take advantage of you.
Oh, this is a collaboration with Microphone Brewing Company. This is Untitled Art collaboration.
Wow.
I'm going to call this Jesus' blood.
This is fantastic. I wish they would serve this up at the church. Oh yeah.
I'd go every Sunday.
I'm glad you guys are enjoying that now.
Is hazelnut typically a sweet nut or no? Because like Nutella. No, here's the reason I'm asking it.
Let me tell you about a sweet nut.
Is there a lot of natural sugar that occurs in the hazelnut? That's the reason. So if not, what are they crossing this with for the sugar side of it?
Well, I gave old Becky a nice nasal hut the other day.
Not nasal hut, you asshole.
Nasal nut, sorry.
Nasal
Yeah,
hut.
like
Hazelnut.
what?
See, I'm getting it backwards again.
a new
Dyslexia
restaurant.
once again.
Nasal hut.
All right.
You did spend some time in Umatilla, son. I doubted you earlier. But
That landfill water is gross.
sweetness could come from the berries. Now, those triple berries are sweet. They grow right up out of the ground. Nobody knows how they grow.
Okay, so I thought when you said triple berry, I thought it was, so is it 3 types of berry, or is it a berry called the triple berry?
Yeah, it's 3 different berries.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah, that makes sense then.
And it's also got cocoa nibs. It's got strawberry, raspberry, blueberry, cocoa nibs, and milk sugar. So
It's lactose. Okay.
Yep, so that's why they call it a smoothie stout.
What's the third berry? I must have missed one there. You said strawberry,
Blueberry, raspberry.
Oh, raspberry. Okay.
That's
Okay.
3.
You said smoothie. This beer would be really good in a blender with some ice. Can you
Oh,
imagine
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Man, my nipples are hard now.
What kind of porn did you say you did again?
Oh no! You shouldn't ask
Food
that.
porn is my favorite.
So I've poured over this and I've deliberated, and I just want to say I've been having a good time with you guys tonight. Now
He poured over this.
you are as weird as they said Big T Little Odd and Mr. Feedback. You've been given a lot of feedback, and I have seen a side of Dirt McCoy over here that is resembling of that of a mustard princess. And I do believe this man next to me is.
I was runner-up for Mustard Princess 1989. I did not win, though. So
What were you, like 12 or something then? 13?
11, but hey, no judgment.
Well, we're judging.
11. And so after going through this, I currently have declared that my nephew will pay out to the tune of $100 owed to the Ballbuster Corporation, paid for by way of what you guys call swag.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. All right.
Now these, I don't know what you guys do with these things. If you wrap them around your balls, that's what we do with swag in Umatilla. We make a nice little cap, either for the top or for the bottom of your mechanism.
Get a horseshoe nailed on my nutsack or something right now.
You wrap them around your neck, and then you close them in the closet door, and then you lean forward while you look at porn on the internet.
How do you know so much about
Wow. This is great.
That's it. I've learned a lot
that?
today.
I know. Well, I thought I was a dark individual, but Jiminy Cricket.
You're ginger. You're not a dark individual.
That's because I can't play in the dark because you can always see me.
Okay. All right.
That beer was delicious. I like that stout. That
Yeah.
triple berry stout.
Yeah, that was some good stuff.
All right. Well, now that Jack Toadstool has filled our brains with things that we shouldn't be in there, we're gonna get the tailgate. Well, I don't know what we're doing here. When we find our way back, I'm gonna. What do you got? What do you got?
I just feel like I should giving you a boo applause right there.
Okay.
For that little. It's tough to ever catch you stepping up or messing up.
Okay.
It almost sounds like they're saying moo, and the lawyer gets excited when he hears that.
Yeah.
I do some.
Is it your favorite song, Ludacris? Moo out
Oh
the way.
yeah, I do. I like
All right. When we find our way back, I'm going to tell you which NFL draft prospect is going to have the biggest bust. Ooh, that's right.
Interesting.
You know what I mean? You're listening to the Ballbusters.
You're listening to Ballbusters. You're listening to Ballbusters.
All right. Back with the Ballbusters. It's time to get ready for this NFL draft. Next week, you better tune in because you know what we're going to do next week, Todd? I'll give you one guess.
Mock draft?
Yeah, buddy. Wow. You are on it. All
This last week I
right.
dominated at some Liz quiz too.
Yeah. All right. Well, hopefully Brando will be back then, because I hear he's a Dolphins fan. Do you guys have Dolphins up there in Umatilla?
Yeah, we do. We have that sounds like that sounds like our Dolphins. We've got a pack of the fiercest goddamn Dolphins. Are we allowed to say the Lord's name in vain?
You do whatever you want.
Yeah, you can say goddamn.
Well, we don't say that, but I'll say it just with you guys. But now, don't let my wife hear that. But we got a pack of Dolphins that will literally tear your ass to pieces, literally. So
Yeah, I mean, Todd likes to stick his you-know-what in their blowhole, actually.
well, yeah. Now you'll tell you growing up on the farm. Now you can't put anything in a blowhole.
Well, on a farm, of course not. I mean,
You could.
well, I'm not. Yeah.
Anything
it
is
is a hole.
possible if you have the determination.
He looks determined, even though you can't see his facial expressions because he don't have eyebrows. But he does look determined.
Are we messing on my ginger qualities again?
Golly. Hey, okay,
Only
so
one-third
on a,
ginger,
on a serious question, when you do put on the dress and I take you out to draft an actual team that will beat everybody, I mean, this will happen, are you going to do makeup too? Like hair and makeup? Because we'll, like, paint eyebrows on. Like, you can look, like, sort of fucking hot.
I don't know that I want to give this group of engineers and consultants that I have to deal with in construction.
I mean, what if you walked
this
in
kind
there?
Of feedback on me that they're gonna
Seriously,
just
what
hammer
if you
on me?
walked in there looking like you're the shit from the old Parliament House?
Fake
like
eyelashes.
looking like you are the white RuPaul.
I'm the
You know
only
what I
thing that
mean?
survived the wreckage. Like, blush.
Can I offer a suggestion? Is Mr. Feedback, when you and Liz appeared on the Tom and Dan show on a corporate time,
There was a makeup artist.
we brought in a makeup artist specifically for Liz for that show. And here's the way I've
I
always
was
been about
jealous.
things is, hey, if you're going to go all out.
Of course, yeah.
And here's the thing. All these guys at this draft party are thinking
They
that
won't even see it
Todd's going to
coming.
be so embarrassed. Oh, he's going to wear a
Yeah.
dress to this draft party. For him to walk in and just be like,
Strutting
but
hard.
you cannot embarrass me. Fuck y'all. And then draft a team that wins the league that year. Oh, man.
Oh my gosh, this will be great. You got to get psyched
That
up,
would be
dude.
better than
So
Rudy.
you're telling me I need to raise the standard to dress wearing? For,
Yeah, you
for
told because
fantasy?
if you do it, then anybody else who does it has to follow suit.
That's right.
That's
Nobody
right.
wants to hold
Lay
dirty
it
Becky.
down.
That's right. All right. We'll see what we can do.
All right, he's on board. It's official.
You say it.
It's
All right.
official.
All right,
You
well-
got this, right?
Yeah, well,
No,
we'll.
that's not official yet.
I believe-
Maybe make a bet out of it or something here.
Wait,
I don't think
why,
so.
Why are you wearing a dress for the draft? Did you lose a bet? I mean, I
That's
hear
a
that you lose a lot.
stipulation. That's a stipulation to even get into the fantasy league. If you come in last place, you wear a dress.
Now,
to
what is a
next year's
fantasy
draft.
league?
I
Is that
gotcha.
where you guys fantasize about different things? What is that?
That's where you fantasize about the players. If you were a coach, that you could pick and play for you.
For your team, for your NFL team?
Well, just for your fantasy team.
If you could make a team, that's the one you would make.
Oh, okay.
If you were drafting,
So it's make believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
you're good at that.
Just like your defenses.
Oh wow! He got him.
Well, we do need a fence repair, but I've got people for that. So I appreciate that, though, Mr.
No
Mr.
problem. Your girlfriends keep getting out. I understand.
All right, we're going to get into these draft prospects. So everybody knows here who the Jags are picking number one. Todd, just in case anyone doesn't follow.
Going for good hair.
Exactly. They're going to
for
pick
good
Trevor Lawrence, who, his brother is like a total like LSD freak. They had a whole article and like
He's related to Joe
I
Rogan?
sort of like Trevor Lawrence now. Yeah, like his older brother looks like a little scrawny dude. Same hair, got little like round John Lennon glasses. Definitely like listens to Pink Floyd way too much. Yeah, a complete burnout. So it's cool. Like that's Trevor Lawrence's older brother. So he's got a little bit of psychedelic side. I believe he's
Older
tripping.
brother?
I think it's it's definitely his older brother. Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think about that? You got the older Manning and then Peyton. Peyton turned out all right.
Yeah. Cooper.
Cooper, there you go.
Yeah.
Wait,
Cooper was
so
a
wait,
receiver.
Peyton has an older brother? I've
Cooper.
never heard that before.
Cooper. He played
Did he-
receiver,
Yeah.
but then he
Did
got
he play
hurt.
football at all?
Yeah, he was a receiver. Then he got hurt.
Oh,
And,
wow. Didn't
I
know
think
that.
he ended up being their almost like you. I think he was their representative. Their like
Like their agent or something?
yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
I've only ever heard of Peyton, Eli, and Archie. I never knew there was another. See,
Cooper.
You learn stuff every day.
yeah, because it's Cooper's kid Cooper's son
That's the
that they
next-
were building
yeah.
all that hype about. They showed his high school ESPN his high school game. I don't know if he's a junior or senior, but they showed it this past fall. So yeah, they're getting ready for
I did
him
see
to
that.
join
so
the
they're pushing
NFL in
him. They're
about 5 years or something.
Making him part of the lineage.
Yeah. So yeah, Trevor Lawrence from Clemson. You know, they've been talking like he's pretty much the for sure fire number one. So Jacksonville will go with him, and then
Do you think it would be foolish to go in a different direction?
I mean, if it's that for sure of a thing, I mean, you know, they're pretty much calling him the next Andrew Luck. You know, these guys
They
only
thought
come
about
around
that
every
with
10 years.
With Bortles, too.
Nah, he wasn't an Andrew Luck because Bortles sort of rose up during the draft process. You know, like where Luck, they talked about Andrew Luck for years, so they've been talking about this guy for years because you know he won the championship as a redshirt freshman, I believe.
Is that the boy with the beautiful long hair?
Oh, yeah, I know you really want to represent him. Yeah, I can
Sunshine,
tell. So, and then number two,
He is a ray of sunshine.
the Jets have the number 2 pick, and they're going to go, or so far they say, they're going to go with the mobile quarterback out of BYU that has some traits like Aaron Rodgers, runs around a lot, can sort of Russell Wilson-ish.
Taysom Hill,
There you go.
Same
There you go.
school?
There you go.
Steve Young.
Of course.
Ty Detmer.
Oh yeah, Steve Young. So we'll just say that's what happens. Top 2 picks. 'cause
But you
that's
say
what all the
you're talking about
pros
Mac
say.
Jones right there?
No. Those are the top 2. Now we have the cluster of the next 3. So
Okay,
this is the
gotcha.
next 3 we're going to talk about, and I think it's about that time. Hit the music.
It's time for Danny Feedbacks. Terminate, germinate, or sperminate.
All right, so the San Francisco 49ers made a big trade with your nephew's favorite team, the Miami Dolphins, to come up to number 3, obviously, to get a quarterback. The question is, what quarterback will that be? So we will talk about the next 3 quarterbacks on the board. They're all very different, but they're all clustered together there. All right, so let's talk about Justin Fields from Ohio State University. He's a little RG3-ish. He runs a 4.4. He's 6'3", 230. So he's got some muscle mass to him. He's not fragile like old glass legs RG3. Now, Pro Football Focus has Fields as the highest ranked passer in terms of accuracy. And we're talking earlier about that 4.4 40-yard dash. All right, those are some of his pros. The con is he's bad against blitzes with post-snap rotation. And some people say he's not that hard of a worker. He's sort of the last one in and the first one out. So that's pretty much, that's, and some of that may be being, blown out of proportion, but that's what they're saying about him. Now, Trey Lance from North Dakota State, same college as Carson Wentz. He's sort of Josh Allen-ish from the Bills. He's 6'4", 225. The pros on him are physical tools are top in this class with a cannon for an arm, and he averaged 13.4 yards on designed runs. All right. Con is his accuracy, just like Josh Allen, actually. His accuracy percentage is dead last among first-round quarterbacks since 2017.
Can I ask a question?
Of course.
Is that in their first season, or is that combined through their career?
You're
For Josh
talking
Allen?
about Trey Lance?
Well, yeah, that's Josh Allen's stat being the worst pass percentage.
Oh, no, that's Trey Lance's stat being the worst.
But I thought you were just comparing him to Allen too, right?
Well, yeah, because Allen, that was Allen. That's what the knock on Allen was in 2007.
Also, Allen was the same way in college.
Exactly.
Okay.
He
But not-
came from a small school, physical, can throw the ball 80 yards, but his accuracy just, that was the big thing.
Wasn't needed.
Exactly, right? And it's improved. I mean, he can throw. He can throw accurately. All right, so now we got Mac Jones from Alabama. Some people are comparing him to Joe Burrow because he sort of came on the scene out of nowhere and had a spectacular year. 6'3", 215. Pros are his accuracy, so completely opposite from Trey Lance. He was ranked best among quarterbacks since 2018, finished 2020 with the lowest single-season negatively grade throw rate in the past 7 years. Stats. All right, Khan, least athletic among his QB class, had the easiest situation as he was surrounded by 2 receivers ranked to be drafted in the first round, top half of the first round, and had the best running back in this year's class. All right.
How did you miss his coach?
You like that guy?
Well, I'm just saying that's a big reason for his success in college was his coach and who he surrounded him with. Offensive line, Alabama's like a cheater school.
Always the top line. Yeah, great defense. So we are going to terminate, germinate, sperminate. Terminate means you don't want this guy. You're not going to draft him. Germinate means you might draft this guy, but maybe you want him to set for a year or two behind a Jimmy Garoppolo or someone that's starting already while he, gets his raw skills worked out. And obviously, sperminate means you think this quarterback is going to explode. Let's start with you, Mr. Entertainment Lawyer.
Well, I try and watch football as much as I can, obviously.
Of course, yeah.
You never know when a case might pop up.
What else is he going to do in Umatilla?
Well, these guys get turf toe and whatnot. Now, my nephew called me about the turf toe. I explained it to him. He said he did a pretty good job with that. Now, I like this Fields kid.
You do?
Justin Fields. Now, he can run the ball. He can throw pinpoint accuracy. And I think I compare him more to a Dak Prescott or
All right, I like this.
a Deshaun Watson or something of that nature.
Okay.
I think he's probably going to be one of the most durable candidates. Now, as fast as you can run. Now, if you guys remember law, opposing forces. So he runs fast, but the cow will run at him equally as fast.
Do you know what law that is?
Do you guys know what a cow with horns is? It's a bull.
Do you know
Okay,
what
you
law
don't
that
fuck with
is?
the bull. So that's what I'm worried about. But other than that, I think he's going to be. I would let him go. Now, what was that? What did you say, Mr.
I
Odd?
think that's Newton's second law.
That's right. He was a good lawyer.
So are you sperminating him or
Isaac.
germinating him? Because I know you like him in the
Isaac.
way you're talking here.
I would sperminate that boy. Yeah.
Wow. You're going to sperminate Justin Fields.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I want to ask a question though. Does it matter what the draft pick lineup is? Who's picking 4th, 5th, and 6th?
All right, Falcons are 4th. There's a lot of talk about them trading
I like
out,
that.
trading back out of there, although some people think they should take the quarterback of the future, which would be, in this case, Trey Lance is the one that you don't really want to throw in to be starter day one. Whereas Mac Jones, they say he's ready, throw him in, you know what I mean? So,
But
yeah.
I like the pick with Atlanta's going to be first one. I like that one. I like that.
Yeah.
I think you said it was 3, 4, and 5 are the ones you're talking
Yeah,
about,
yeah.
right?
Niners,
And so
then-
that'd be the 49ers, which
Yeah, the
they've got
49ers,
Garoppolo.
yeah.
So if they're picking third,
And a lot of people, for some reason, Mac Jones was the last ranked of these quarterbacks on a lot of people's boards, and now they just say that's the guy that they want. I don't really believe it. But so he's just risen up. There's always guys like how Bortles did years ago, just rise up the charts, and just that's what Mac Jones has done since winning that championship. But he doesn't have any crazy athletic skills, so that's why I'm sort of doubting it. I think they traded all the way up to 3 to get a physical beast, and that's Mac Jones.
Bortles got his claim to fame by beating LSU. Was that not his claim to fame? I think it was.
Well, but
the
he
year
raised
the year, yeah.
the year he got drafted. He hired Jordan Palmer, who puts in a lot of these quarterbacks. They take them when they're getting ready to go to that scouting combine. And Bortles, he was very physically gifted, so he was trying to help refine his accuracy. And also, Bortles was actually pretty good at running, and that wasn't that strong of a quarterback class that year. So where he was looked at in like December or January being like, oh yeah, second half of the first round, boom, he just went through the roof. And what do you go, pick 3 or pick 4 to the Jags that year? It was like the first quarterback.
Jags
that
are
year.
always picking in the top 3, so it couldn't have been 5.
Oh.
Right? It could have been 5.
All right. So now what are you thinking about these other quarterbacks there?
Well, I would say germinate Mac Jones. I think he's going to
Okay.
develop very, very well. Now we looked at. I would compare him to more like maybe of a Tom Brady.
Okay.
I believe his nickname here on the show is Tampon Bradley.
Oh, you do listen to the show. Okay.
Well, I had to, yeah. That's where I
You
go.
had to,
What
of
kind of
course.
shit does Brando talk about Tampon Bradley at Thanksgiving is what I'm wondering right now.
I don't know,
Oh,
but
man, you must be taking it in over there.
there is another issue about a tampon covered in hot sauce that was on his plate. That's another issue.
Oh, that's another bet to be paid off in the
Yeah,
future. Yeah.
that's I believe that's in a Ziploc baggie somewhere in the home. That could be broken out for a bet, if I'm not mistaken.
Yikes.
I don't know what you fellas are going to do with that.
All right, let's get back.
But let's get back to the.
There's no hot sauce tampon in this home that I know of.
There is mustard, though.
All right. Unbelievable. All right. So are you saying you're going to terminate Trey Lance?
I would terminate Trey Lance. Yeah, I believe he'll find his way in some other leagues. Maybe I know the Canadians love him. They also, I have a good time every time I go to Canada too. So I mean, he could play there, throw the ball. I think he'll throw the ball well in that air, that high quality of air up there. So,
All right. Hey, he played in North Dakota, so it's not too far
away
over the border.
Yeah,
Exactly.
he could skip over there.
Plays football on ice skates up there.
That's right.
All right, a resident porn star. Terminate, germinate, sperminate, Justin Fields, Mac Jones, Trey Lance. What are you thinking about these quarterbacks?
All right. I've actually got two lists. One
Okay.
with your guys, and one for Cap Lux Todd for the Buccaneers version.
Okay.
All right. So, Trey Lance, I'm going to germinate that guy because I think he's going to explode and get good after a little while of germination. For the termination, I'm going to have to go with Justin Fields because his name is Justin, and think of a Justin that's actually done something good.
Think of Ohio State quarterback who's done something good.
Like they're that too. So Justins are mediocre. Terminate that guy right now. And his last name is Fields, and I know that turns on the lawyer here because that's where he gets it on. Anyway, and finally, sperminate.
Lots of good things happen in Fields.
Sperminate, I'm going to sperminate all over Mac Jones because you mentioned he was like Joe Burrow, Joe Donkey. Joe Donkey is amazing. Even though I'm a Gators fan, I respect LSU, and they did a great job. So you just all right. Here, I'll win your favor.
You upset
Todd.
me with the Gators part. That's all.
Oh, you don't like the Gators?
Oh.
I grew up in Ocala. I mean, it's in my blood.
Oh.
FSU stinks, but I mean okay.
Wow, Buccaneers fans going
You're wearing
at
a
each
red
other.
shirt, son.
Speaking of crab legs, I mean Jameis Winston.
Oh.
Let's get to my Buccaneer list. Who am I going to germinate, sperminate, and terminate? So obviously Jameis Winston, terminate him. I mean, crab legs, groping women.
Where are we going here?
I'm giving you a Bucks version, and then we're going to germinate Vinny Testaverde. He was the one that didn't do very good at Tampa Bay, but then went to the Jets. And
Colorblind
Went
Vinny?
to the Browns.
Colorblind Vinny? Come on.
Dude. In his house, he had a whole black wall, and he was really weird. But anyway, and then finally, I'm going to sperminate, of course, all over Tom Brady because he is going to win 2 more Super Bowls for us. But that's the Buccaneer version. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
First of all, I don't know how Vinny Testaverde even made that list.
Oh, man. He didn't do shit for the Buccaneers, but then did great other Steve Young? Okay.
I would have taken Doug Williams
Oh.
and Brad Johnson first. So
BJ? Okay, maybe BJ, but BJ really didn't do anything good. He was a mediocre quarterback the whole time.
Hey, Brando or Toad over here is looking for HJ. Maybe you can help him out.
UTBJ.
UTBJ. Under the table bloat. No.
Whoa! All right. Let's get out of here.
No.
I'm not watching that.
I had to letter it out, and
My pants are getting
I
tight.
am not an official member, so I don't have to do anything.
Oh, no. If you show up here 3 weeks in a row, it's in the contract, right?
The first 2 weeks,
yeah.
I had to leave early because my 87-year-old grandmother was staying at my house, so I'm only one.
I thought it was after 3 shows. At your third show, you got to take a dildo dart's what I thought. That's why I was so nervous about my third.
That is correct.
Maybe next
man.
week I have a big pimple on my ass. I'm not putting anything in
It's
my
called
ass.
a boil, but
Sweat pimple.
all right. I don't like your 3 picks there for one, but I do. I think Fields is terminated. He's terminated.
Whoa.
He's terminated. He's
Wow,
done. He's
double
done.
termination.
He's just done. He's done on Fields. Wow. As for Nance, I think I wish I didn't have to pick Germinated because I'm going to terminate him too.
Okay, no, you can do that. You can do that. Go ahead.
And I'd like to sub in a Germinate, and that'd be Trask from the Gators. I think he could be very, very interesting in the NFL, and he could fall to Tampa. Maybe we see what happens. Who knows? But I am definitely going to sperminate all over Jones.
Wow,
And
you guys are
No,
just
hold on,
buying this.
No,
Okay.
hear me out. Hear me out. Mac Jones, you're going to like this one too, even though I don't really care for it. But Mac Jones carries around in his play call card the Tim Tebow rant when they lost that game. So whenever he makes a bad play, he'll go to that play and he'll read that shit out. Say, hey, I'm giving it all or I'm not giving it nothing. Let's get in there. I think he's going to do it. I like him. More than Fields. Fields, who from Ohio State's ever done anything?
I think that's all irrelevant what school they come from. They're human beings.
Yeah.
If he's following Tim Tebow, he's not going to do it until he gets married. So he's going to.
Oh, that's bull crap.
I'm just saying.
No, ask Liz about Tebow.
Okay, I bet. I know. There's an image.
All right. Well,
Are we
you know
going
what?
with receivers too?
We are.
Okay.
Yeah, we're about to get into that. But real quickly, I'm going to go with Mac Jones completely terminated. Ain't going to be nothing. He's going to be run out of the league. Lance, you got to germinate him. You got to give him time. If given time, drafted to the right place where they don't just shove him in, he'll be good. He'll work on those accuracy issues. And Justin Fields, that's the spermination. He's got the chip on his shoulder now. They've just shoved him down the draft board. You put him on the Niners, buddy, they might go to the bowl.
You think he's got something to prove?
Yeah, plus he's ready to go. He's ready to go right now. Yeah, he's got his little time with the blitz post-snap rotation. That's just education. That'll get worked out. Now, maybe if he is lazy, if he's the last one in and first one out, that's the only thing that scares me about Fields. I don't care what college he really comes from.
You're talking about the work ethic?
Yeah, exactly. He's got to wake up at 4:30 in the morning. He's got to get down to the facility. He's got to stay there, not go home till 8 at night. You know what I mean? If he does that, but yeah, I was watching some interviews and that he won't even crack a smile. He's friggin' pissed, buddy. He's pissed. You know what I mean? So if he takes that determination in there, I do think it'll work out, man. You know? Highest rated accuracy. I didn't think usually those dual threat quarterbacks don't have that grade of accuracy. So for him to have that grade from Pro Football Focus, that's a big deal. You know what I mean? I think he's ready day one. All right.
I don't know.
All right.
Let's talk about these receivers. You ready? Jamar Chase from LSU. A lot of people have him ranked number one as far as going to be drafted first. The pros on him is 2 seasons ago as a sophomore. He posted 84 receptions. This is when Burrows was his quarterback. 1,780 yards and 20 touchdowns. All right. The con is he opted out this past season instead of adding to his resume. So, sometimes if it's just one good season, he sort of just sat around this year, didn't play. A lot of people did opt out this year.
Yeah,
so that would be the
Jefferson,
con. All right, now the next 2 receivers, oddly enough, are Mac Jones's receivers from Alabama. The pros actually have Jalen Waddle ranked higher of the 2. His pros are elite athleticism and speed, plays through contact, excellent in contested catches, not just a deep threat like last year, Henry Ruggs that went to the Raiders. Con on him are his stats are mediocre, and he's coming off of a broken ankle. All right, I think he played 4 games, broke his ankle. All right, now his counterpart there, Devontae Smith, obviously from Alabama, the pro. Born to play wide receiver, they say. Amassed 3,000 receiving yards, 37 touchdowns in his career, only 5 drops in 189 catchable passes in the past 2 seasons. That's just ridiculous. The con is he's listed at 6'1", 175, which is going to make him only the 3rd receiver that size drafted since 2000. He's slight of frame, could get injured. Obviously, won the Heisman.
How many drafted since then?
2 other receivers since 2000
That size?
are at that, 175. It was like Paul Richardson that went to
I was gonna say
Seattle
Antonio Brown,
and
but-
someone else. Well, no, but he's actually thick. He actually has weight on him. Yeah, 175. I mean, that's only
Still growing.
7 more pounds than me. I mean, that's ridiculous, dude. I'm dead.
You're shifty, though.
Not me. All right, so terminate, germinate, sperminate. What do you think, Todd? Jamar Chase, Jalen Waddle, Devonta Smith.
I'm going to have to rant here for a second because
Oh,
I
let
feel
it
like
out.
you missed the biggest receiver in here, but he's a tight end.
Oh no, but he's a
I-
clear cut. He's a clear cut. That's why we're talking receivers.
Kyle Pitts?
He's probably
Okay.
going to go before
Yeah.
all these receivers. That tight end. If you want to talk about Kyle Pitts, that's the highest rated prospect in like decades
humongous.
for
He's
real.
like
Even
Megatron
better
size.
than when Winslow
He's
came
like
out
Megatron size.
and super fast.
Yeah. With that, well, since you're already on that one, I'm going to go ahead and, if I have to terminate one, I'm going to terminate the ankle, Waddle.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Well, we had a chance to see the other cat prosper, I
Okay.
can't think of his name right now.
Devonta Smith, yeah.
Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith, I'm going to sperminate.
All
He
right.
just went off. All year, you thought, hey, they're going to run into a good cornerback somewhere. Somebody's going to be able to slow this guy down, and it never happened.
Unstoppable in
Just
the championship
never
game.
happened.
And he's being projected to go to Miami, too, which I think he played with Tua at Alabama, correct?
Well, Tua was hurt most of that time, though. at
Okay.
Alabama.
All right.
And then I'm going to germinate, not Lance, but what's the other cat? Chase. Yeah. He did good with Burrow, and that last year LSU didn't have nothing to offer anyways. So you can't blame that on him. He's jumping out because he's scared that next season it's going to make him look as bad as this season. So he's getting out of there.
And the stats probably would have declined a little bit. You don't want to get injured. Obviously, that stuff can carry over. All right, real good. What are you thinking, Owen?
I agree with Todd here. Chase, he's going to constantly be chasing, so he's got to germinate. Eventually, he will catch up to whatever he's chasing. Waddle, just terminate him. His last name is Waddle.
Okay, I see where you're going here.
And then
I got you.
Smith gets sperminate. But I got a second one. This is for you. Okay, we're going to germinate, terminate, sperminate. Buccaneer coaches. How you like this?
Oh,
We're
I
gonna
like this.
Head-to-head Bucks fans is great.
I like this.
We're going to germinate Tony Dungy because he really did get our first Super Bowl team to where it needed to be.
So why wouldn't you sperminate him then?
Hold on.
Bruce Arians. That's why.
Oh, okay, there you go. Bruce Arians is sperminating because we're just seeing the pre-cum right now. Spermination is going to come next year and the following year because we're going to get 2
You
more
really
Super
think it's
Bowls.
because of him?
And they're going
No,
to. He's going to
no.
germinate.
Well, then why are
Gruden.
you going to
I already know where
sperminate?
you're
It
at.
doesn't
He's
matter
gonna
who's coaching
learn
there. Brady
from,
won that
from
Super
Brady.
Bowl.
Brady's going to learn from him. He's going to grow and get better. And then in 2 years, he's going to have the Green Bay guy who talks like a Smurf. Anyway, and we're going to sperminate. Terminate. I got 2 different ones.
Gruden.
One, Gruden.
Oh.
Yes.
And hold on, let me give you the other one. The other one is probably the guy from Rutgers, Savarno.
Maybe, I'm not sure because I'm not as familiar with him, but it's Ray Perkins. He never did jack shit for the team back in the 90s, but whatever. So there you go. Those are my decisions for the whatever we were doing.
First of all, I don't like any hatred pointed at any Buccaneer, no matter how terrible they are.
What about Cadillac Williams? He tried to run over his girlfriend.
I love that
Oh,
He
you
was
didn't
a
bring up
Cadillac.
Sam Weich, Coach Weich, man.
Oh, okay, well. There's some
guy.
things
Don't get
I
me
won't
started
talk about.
on. Don't get me started on Chris Sims.
Oh, Lord. All right.
Boy,
Mr. Lawyer, what are you thinking
tell
about
you.
these wide receivers?
you guys are a pile of. What we say, you guys are a pile of fun.
When's the last
I
ring
bet.
you got? I think we got 2 since you got 1.
Yeah. At least I have 2 balls, son. At least I have 2 balls. I don't know if you have any.
Wait, what did Brando tell you?
I know. I don't even know
Wait,
you that
what?
well.
What?
I don't know you that
Whoa,
well.
whoa.
Well, we've all seen those photographs.
I heard he has a sploosh too, or is that the right word?
Is that what that is?
Smoosh, smooch,
Snoosh.
snooch.
Oh, a snooze. A snooze.
A snooze.
A snooze. That
Way
was
off,
good. That was good.
Please.
All right.
What is that? I need to know.
Oh.
I'll show you
We'll show you the movie.
I'll show you a 5-minute documentary when the show's over.
Okay.
Yeah. It's very serious.
So what we're talking here, I'm going to germinate the Waddle fella.
Okay.
I think we'll take a look at his ankle.
Okay.
He's got bursty speed. I don't like
right.
that. No, not with a broken ankle. That might. These young fellers can heal fast.
Yeah, that'll heal up. It's no problem.
Good science too now. So
Yeah, I still run probably and it might surprise you for big as a man as I am, but now I still run a 6'8" on a 40, which I'm the
right.
second fastest human being, period, man or woman in Umatilla.
Really?
Yeah, man, woman, or animal. Well, the animals are slower there because we need them to be slow so we can catch them,
Okay.
and we want to eat them.
All right.
I would be more curious your time from the bench to the bathroom. How quick can you do that one?
I can get up now. One time I can get up and get to the bathroom faster than, not all the time, but typically faster than my bowels can get out. So that's pretty. I'm faster than you. I'll tell you that. If you want to get up and try and run away, son, I'll see if I can catch you. Speaking of catching people, I'm going to germinate Chase as well. I think he's got a lot of potential.
Okay.
He might go to the Dolphins. They might have traded up for him, but we do have a lot of receivers on that Dolphins team. Devonta Smith, I believe, is going to be your spermination. I mean, you've got a lot of little receivers in the league that have been hard to catch. You look at the Bills receiver there. He's not a big guy, and he's always seems to be open. You got Edelman. He took it to his wheels, fell off. He just retired. I was sorry to see him go. He was a great receiver.
T.Y. Hilton.
T.Y. Hilton. It's a perfect example. That fellow seems to always be open. Can't stop him. Wow. Then you got Miller. Brady likes to throw to him. So I think these quick receivers do a lot of good on any team. They're quick. They can get open, and you need guys like that. So I would sperminate. Devonta Smith, and you always want those big lanky receivers too. You need to mix it up, obviously, but.
All right, Danny.
I can't terminate anybody from this pack.
Danny, good too though. Danny gave that stat of what was it? Harris or not Harris? God damn it,
Devonta Smith, 5 drops and 189 catches.
I know, but catchable catches.
Yes.
How many passes were thrown to him? Because people like say Larry Fitzgerald, he caught 9 out of 57 uncatchable passes thrown to him. I mean, I like that kind of stat too. Megatron, same thing. I mean, make the catches you're not supposed to make is interesting, but like you said, small, shifty. That's a big part. I mean, quickness is going to be the thing.
All right. I am going to terminate Mr. Waddle from Alabama. Although all these NFL gurus say he's going to be a top receiver, I believe he was playing against the second best cornerback pretty much every game because the best cornerback was locked up on Devonta Smith. So I believe he's going to get in the NFL. He's not going to be able to deal with the cornerbacks. I don't care. The speed only goes so far. I mean, look what Ruggs hasn't done nothing for the Raiders. They say he's better than Ruggs. We'll see.
1 year though.
Yeah.
He's had 1 year.
Well,
he's starting to get off late in the season.
We'll see. All right, now with I'll go germinate. I'll germinate the guy from LSU. Yeah, I guess he'll be good. You show me 1 year with a top first overall quarterback. I mean, yeah, he was giving him talk about throwing him catchable balls. I mean, Burrow's just setting up Chase for success. All right, and I'm going to sperminate the guy that should be sperminated, Devonta Smith, Heisman. What's the last time a receiver won the Heisman? The 90s? You know about the 90s, Todd. I mean, who would that be?
Desmond Howard?
Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous. You know what I mean? They knew that guy. They're always putting the top corner. He's going to have that many touchdowns. He's just going to destroy that championship game. That was unbelievable. You know what I mean? Yeah, he probably should beef up, throw on some muscle. Yeah, those legs look a little bit skinny and all that, but I don't think that just makes him injury prone just because he's a little bit
here's the question
frame.
for Todd, though. Now, speaking of that now, because I don't, like I said, I don't follow football anywhere closely as you guys do, but I don't ever remember Desmond Howard having like a huge NFL career. I know from what I remember, he became like a special teams specialist, and like he became like a guy that was special teams focused, right? But like, what was stopping him from having that career coming in the NFL as a Heisman winner?
Because his success in college was just big plays. In the NFL, that doesn't happen as often, and he wasn't able to ever get off like that. Desmond Howard would have kickoff returns, punt returns when they were most needed, and a lot of his big plays were also jet sweeps. I mean, there weren't a whole lot of passing with Howard, and I almost want to think Howard is a cornerback for some reason.
Yeah, he wasn't known for his route running.
Gotcha.
Whereas Devontae
Okay.
Smith, he's known for his route running. You know what I mean?
So that's what makes him different than the Desmond Howard
I
situation.
wanted to get off
exactly. Yeah.
off a little bit here though, and how much more impressive is it of how many great wide receivers are coming out of Alabama?
Oh yeah,
That's nuts.
the milk in Alabama is
They're-
it's almost as good as Umatilla.
It always comes back to Umatilla with this guy.
He knows about the long ball.
I'm proud of where I'm from, son.
I'm going to have to spend a weekend there. I'll report on it.
All right. Now that we're all educated on draft prospects being covered with sperm, we'll be back to wrap it up twice. That's right. You're listening to the Ball Busters.
You're listening to Ball Busters. You're listening to Ball Busters.
Yeah, we're back. This is my least favorite part of the show. Sadly enough, we have to leave. But before we go out here today, what do you got coming up this week? You representing Deshaun Watson?
Oh, I wish, son. That'd be a great case to try and go after. A lot of money there. A lot of money being thrown around all over the place.
You better massage the numbers on that.
Now, well, we do. We have a team that goes over, pours over the numbers and things like that. That's why we win so many cases. That's Jack Toadstool and Calrissian. That's my firm.
I feel like you have to put your
it's
fingers in
one
some
name.
sticky areas there.
Yes, we do. Well, we have to do that for a lot of different reasons. Like I said, we have a farm as well as a law firm. It's the only law firm with a farm.
It's a law farm.
It's a law farm.
A law farm, yeah.
It's a firm farm. It's a
Can I ask
farm
you
and a firm.
question as a farmer? Do you have any goats?
We do. Yeah, we have a hill that we built. Some say that's
I'm just curious of what the goats' names are.
we built it
Tom
with our-
Brady.
That'd be good.
Oh, wait a second.
Muhammad Ali. I mean, I like goat names like that.
Yeah, we got a team of goats. Well, you can come out and name them if you want.
I'd name one Finkel Laces Out.
How about you, Owen? You got any cool stuff going? Are you doing any ghost hunting? I know what you do in your free time.
Oh, you know about that? No. I'm going to focus on relaxing and watching porno for the show, of course.
Yeah, of course.
For the next week, and I'm going to redeem myself.
Let me know if you need a hand.
We just
I've got
we
two.
just have
I've
to
got
get him back
two.
out of the bathroom. So
I mean, I guess I'm open to help, sure. But anyway, I'm going to get nice 5 good clips for you next week. So everybody be listening. This is a great show.
Did you say clips or
Whatever I said, and be listening next week. And we'll have a porn star to see if she can actually figure out if it's pain or porno.
You know what? I think she will finger it out. How about you, Todd?
I'm just going to watch some UFC tomorrow. Probably finish watching this Rays beatdown of the Yankees. I think it's 8-2 right now.
Oh, yeah,
And
there's
then, I don't know what else I'm doing
the
this
Tampa
weekend.
Bay Rays are looking good tonight.
Yeah, they've been kind of back and forth though.
Was it
Streaky right
pitcher
now.
Waka? He's throwing the ball well.
Yeah,
but
Waka. I mean, Waka.
He has an 8 ERA.
Yeah, his first 2 starts were not good.
Yeah,
But I mean, it's like they always say in baseball. It's like what happens in April doesn't matter in September. April, it's always that way. It's like when you're starting out the season. Like I mean, you're looking right now. Like I think the Atlanta Braves are dead last in their division.
Yeah, but
The
they're
Rays and the Yankees and the Blue Jays are the bottom 3 in their division. It's not going to stay that way. It's it's a rhythm thing. Yeah, a lot of games, 162 games.
Anyways, Gastelum is going to knock out Whitaker tomorrow night too.
I disagree with that. So.
Oh, do you want
I
to
had
make
a
a bet?
I had
Do you
a
want to
tough
make
time
a
on
bet?
that one, and
Yeah, I
was
do.
I
You
just
do.
Felt it. I felt it. It's time for the.
I think Whitaker's going to go hog
He's a
wild on
beast,
him like
yeah.
like a cow that you released and is ready for still to live. Whitaker wants to live.
All right, well, since you know all these formalities, all these new ways, what bet out of all those options you're talking about? We were talking about hot peppers earlier. We were talking about dildo darts earlier. What kind of bet would you like to make
I
on
think
your
we
nephew's
should do
behalf?
I think we should do a hot pepper.
Hot pepper.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've done the Scoville challenge.
All right. What do you think, Todd?
Hey, next time you see your nephew, he might punch you in the eye because you're losing this one.
What other? Who else is matching up tomorrow in the
It's
UCF?
It's a bunch of up and comers, bunch of
Yeah.
guys coming off of losses.
Up and comers. That's another one to check
Absolutely.
out, Owen.
Up and
Okay.
comers. I'm
Yeah.
typing that down.
Jesus, what just happened here?
No, it's a really
Comers.
good flick.
I thought we were about to send one off, and now we just.
Oh, I'm about to send one off. Trust me.
Did you just send him to the bathroom again?
Did I see today there was some sort of news from UFC? Amanda Nunes announced her title
Yeah, that's
defense.
right, yeah.
And who is that she's going up against?
She's fighting Polina. Oh boy, I'm having a hard time with his last name. Her first name was
Penne, I think. Is
Yes.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Is that the spicy pepper?
and I don't
person?
know a lot
Pena?
about
Is that Pena?
I don't.
It might be.
It's a weird one.
Okay.
Pena or porno?
But see, I did forget one thing. Hopefully, I might end up at the City game tomorrow night. Forgot about Orlando playing Atlanta tomorrow.
And you got Jake Paul battling.
That's a good one too. Who are you taking in that
Ben
one, Brando?
Askren. I'm gonna have to go with the. Well, I do look like a
I
more
know you
handsome
can-
version of Brando.
That's not possible. That is not possible.
Now he's
Wow, you think Brando's that good looking, huh, Todd?
Compared to me, come on.
Oh, what's going on here? Well, I don't know what's going to happen next week.
he's a real cow stopper in Umatilla, but now outside of Umatilla, I'm the one. I'm the stud.
Okay.
So,
All right.
but I believe Askren's going to take that one. He's a battle. He's battle weathered. Jake Paul has just came out of the YouTube. There's this TV station now called YouTube, and these boys are doing all kinds of weird. I mean, I don't even know.
I'm taking that one. Paul all the way.
Oh, do we have a
Wow.
double bet?
We have a double bet.
Double bet. Double pepper bet?
I feel like we need a third bet so we can see who wins best
To
of
make
three
sure.
to who takes the pepper. I don't want to be pounding down terrible beers, eating a hot pepper too, and then possibly taking a dart to the old rectum. No.
Well, the dart's not been brought up until you just said
No, it
it.
was
We're
brought
talking
up
about
earlier.
peppers
He
this whole
brought it
time.
up earlier
No, I
before
mean
that,
as far as the
but,
bets coming up, nobody said there was a
I'm
dart
still
on the
good
line.
with that. If that's what you want to take on that one, I feel good with Paul.
Oh,
Well, I won't be taking it, but
That's true.
you might be.
All right, let's do a little twist on this. So, if someone loses both those, we will put the hot pepper on the end of the dildo dart.
Oh man.
oh man, that sounds like something off of.
I do get to wear my trousers, right?
Is there bare ass or?
It's usually bare ass.
Oh,
yeah.
I can't watch this.
Rectum damn near killed him.
Twice.
Actually, I will watch this. I will watch every second of this.
All right. We got to get on out of here. For our diva receiver, Big T, Little Odd, our fill-in porn star, Owen, our entertainment lawyer, Jack Toadstool, our producer, Dirt. I'm Danny Feedback. You're listening to the Ball Podcast.